My world is made of trees, of rocks, of water and leaves. My days follow the changing of the light. How did I turn my days into something to remember? How anyone can make the ordinary look extraordinary? No matter where you live, life can be simple, and its beauty perceived when we give ourselves time and remove the distracting noise of the world. Through which eyes are you looking at the world today?
Come with me and I'll show you my world.
Welcome to Green Drivers and to this enchanted land. Today I will take you along in my day as we explore the beauty of simple things.
And don't worry, you don't need to live in the middle of a forest to achieve the same effect.
Here at the cabin, there's always something to take care of, and as we approach the colder month, we must make sure we use the hours of light as much as possible.
Okay, that is our spring, that one down there. Okay. Maybe you can see that the water is all going out. There's no water going inside this pipe here. It's all going on the side down there.
So today is cleaning time. We must remove dead leaves and rocks from the connecting pipes. And the water, as usual, is freezing. Finally free to run again. Beauty is all around us, and nature can surprise us with intricate pattern and colors, and I'm trying to pass my love for it to my child, making memories that will last. Teaching her how connected we all are with our surroundings. The more you perceive the beauty of nature, the more you'll feel the need to protect it. The last dandelion from the past summer, the moss clinging on the forest ground, they can be meaningless or precious treasures. It's all in how we perceive them Feeling part of this world is up to us. We make our memories, and we make them special. And it's time to get back to work. We installed a tiny wooden stove in the workshop last year. It's time to put a safety net on the chimney to avoid birds or small animals to fall into it. Speaking of birds, time to fill the feeders. These tiny creatures adore our sunflower seeds, and in exchange, they gift us their singing. In the colder months, we really enjoy warm, comforting soups, and bean soup is one of our favorite dishes, especially when we can get fresh beans. I know, nothing fancy, but it's one of those dishes that make me feel at home. I grew up with my grandma, and she was always preparing us bean soup. And she used to put in it a spoonful of vinegar. My personal twist is balsamic vinegar. 40 years ago, we didn't even know it existed. What is your favorite dish in winter? What makes you feel at home? This forest is full of natural springs. They change as the seasons move, and it's a constant reminder of how precious water is. Hey, Teddy! Kenny! Teddy! We'll do the same walk like a million times, but I'll never get tired of it because the light and the season, they always change. Life around here is very simple. But simple doesn't mean boring. And as the day grows darker, it's time for candles. One of the most boring things that we do around here, and we do that about once a week, is collecting water. It's not really fun, but it makes us really mindful of where the water comes from, and so we are more like conscious in the way we're using water, because it's not given. It comes just from underneath the house, and you have to go collect it. So whenever you use it, even in the house, you have to think about it. Like, you cannot just wash the dishes and let it run for half an hour. And we could have just changed this and asked to be connected to the main grid, but we decided just to avoid that and keep it that way, because it makes us feel more connected to the resource that we are actually given to use. Rick is a clown in disguise. Hoses down. Pump down.
The water get collected in here in these two big tanks. There's like 1,000 liters each, and this is the hose that goes out, and then it gets connected down to the pump. And usually this is not attached, but till probably the end of October we keep it on and we just keep the pump down. But when it gets a little bit colder, so beginning of November, we're gonna bring the pump back up, and we're not gonna leave it outside, because if it freezes at night, we destroy the pump, the hose and everything, then the water is not gonna be collected anymore. We're gonna have big trouble. So, and the water from there gets down there, and then it goes up into these pipes, and it goes up inside the house. And so this is actually the main heart of the house. If something here doesn't work, we're in big trouble, because then that means that you go with the tank down at the spring and collect the water from there. And sometimes it had happened before. It was not fun.
And to heat the house, we need to constantly fill our supply of wooden pellets. The way we look at life makes it special. The days are really getting colder, and one way to warm them up is having a truly autumnal snack: roasted chestnuts. We often forget to pause and enjoy the simple pleasures of life. The warmth of a slow autumn day, the changing of the light, and the colors on the leaves. Make time for small things and to look around you. Cooking simple and comforting food is another way to enjoy our time.
And since this is the season of pumpkins, we should really make the most of whatever the season is providing. And pumpkins are quite colorful and very nice. So I think for this supper, we're just gonna go for a very easy pumpkin soup with just maybe some rice on the side or some toasted bread. I'll decide that later.
Nothing complicated, simple seasonal ingredients, and a pinch of love. And as the day draws to an end, the sky turns pink, and autumn carries with it the most clearest, starry skies.
It's time to go to sleep. Good night.